Royal inflation. King Charles has decreased in his reserve fund due to the increased cost of living. Sovereign Grant's latest report pulls back the curtain on an expensive year for King Charles and the British royal family. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British royal family. On Thursday, the Royal House published its annual statement covering the fiscal year from April 2022 to March 2023. The report showed that $136 million was spent, an increase of 5% over the previous year. People all over the world have been feeling the effects of inflation lately. However, many of the world's richest residents remain largely insulated from the vagaries of the economy. The royal family, however, not so much. Thanks to soaring costs this year, King Charles III and his relatives have had to resort to their cash reserves to make ends meet, the New York Times reported Thursday. Michael Stevens, who oversees the financial affairs of the royal family, said in a statement reported by the British newspaper The Times that it was a year of grief, change and celebration, the likes of which our nation had not witnessed in 7 decades. As noted by courtiers on the royal family's official website, this year's statement covers a major transition period for the royal family, reflecting the Platinum Jubilee and state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II, and the accession of the monarch, before the accession of His Majesty. Coronation, staff meeting of 2 families. Elizabeth's funeral cost the royal family £1.6 million, while the palace is in the midst of a decade-long renovation, due for completion in 2027. Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, including 4 days of celebrations in June 2022 including Trooping the Colour, the Platinum Party at the Palace Gala and the Platinum Jubilee pageant, marked her historic 70th year on the throne. The Sovereign Grant report showed that the miners spent about $883,000 on related events. In addition, the ongoing renovation work at Buckingham Palace has increased costs. While both scenarios represent unique, once-in-a-lifetime events, the daily economy affects the royal family in the same way it affects ordinary citizens, because food and fuel costs have risen, Stevens said. The family's operating expenses are up 5% from the previous fiscal year. Buckingham Palace received 183,207 items of correspondence, including 115,244 items received in the 7 months following the death of Queen Elizabeth. In addition, the palace received 50,856 applications for the anniversary office, 34,576 related to anniversary cards and 9,060 related to important birthdays. In addition to the sovereign grant, King Charles also receives money from the Duchy of Lancaster, a private estate of the British monarch that brings in $25 million in profits annually. Since 2012, the royal family has received a fixed amount to make ends meet, and it currently stands at $108 million. That number hasn't changed in the past 2 years, though costs have gone up across the board. To supplement this money, the royal family takes some cash from the Royal Collection Trust, which charges visitors to see the royal residences. Charles is open to the idea of expanding paid access to Buckingham Palace to help offset costs more, according to the Times. Meanwhile, the Duchy of Cornwall, an estate of farmland, property and businesses worth around $1.3 billion, benefits the heir to the throne, now Prince William. The British royal family also brings money to the United Kingdom through tourism, trade, royal warrants, merchandise, and more. According to a May press release from Brand Finance, it provided a total benefit of $1.2 billion to the economy. While the figure revealed in this week's financial report is quite large, it doesn't begin to cover the family's insurance costs, or, say, Prince William's expenses. So, although the royal family is unreachable in many ways, they feel the same distress as ordinary citizens. Thanks for watching till the end.